Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
I was just about to go to bed when the telephone rang last night.
Who was it?
Kate. She said she was too excited to go to sleep.
She never cares about others.
It's true. Guess what we were talking about last night?
Her new boyfriend, right?
Yeah. How do you know about that?
I was also interrupted by her last week because of such a thing.
There's just one catch. Zena asked me to let you know.
What?
She promised that we'd be ready to start tracking the stars.com website by the end of next week.
What? It'll be a miracle if we're ready by the end of the month. Is she crazy?
Yes, I think she is just a little bit crazy.
Crazy is too kind. Insane is more like it. Nuts. Wacko. Psycho.
Excuse me, I'm afraid you're in my seat. You've moved my books.
Oh, dear.
You must have realized somebody was here.
Oh, well, I looked around. There wasn't any other space. I waited a while and nobody came. I'm sorry if I've taken your place.
Wow, she can be really nasty, can't she?
No, she was right. I was too nervous. I kept thinking, what if we blow it?
Well, I guess Zena figured you couldn't blow it if you were in the hotel room.
She even stayed at a different hotel. She said I might be contagious.
Well, at least we have stars.com. That'll be great publicity.
Mom, have we got any cookies?
Cookies? You just ate an hour ago.
I know, but I'm hungry.
Well, why don't you have some fruit instead?
Mom, I don't want fruit. Aren't there any chocolate chips? Good morning, Loans.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
I would like to compliment you on your diligence.
Well, thank you, Mr. Smith. But I was just doing my job.
Yes, and we're proud of you, Loans.
It's nice of you to say so.
Hey Sarah, are you all right? You look upset.
As a matter of fact, I am a bit upset. I just came out of a meeting and it didn't go very well.
What happened?
No one would listen to any of my suggestions. Instead, they just kept arguing with each other.
Who was chairing the meeting?
Bob.
Well, I can tell you from experience that Bob might come off a little strong sometimes.
That's exactly what happened. He kept interrupting everyone with his own suggestions and did not want to hear what others had to say. Then he expected everyone to agree with him.
What was the meeting about?
We were trying to come up with ideas to streamline the office's workflow to make it more efficient.
It's ironic that the meeting was anything but efficient.
Exactly. I had tons of ideas that I wanted to share, but they just wouldn't let me finish. What should I have done to get my point across?
You have to keep things short and sweet. When you get a chance to speak, try not to get into too many unnecessary details.
Short and sweet? But what if I have to explain something complicated?
You can always bring up the main points during the meeting and speak to those who are directly involved after the meeting. Not everyone needs to know all that information.
That's a good idea. I think I will try that at the next meeting.
We have absolute proof that you committed the crime.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Hi, Daniel. How are you holding up? I am greatly sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I'm doing much better. I've begun organizing everything for the funeral.
How's that going?
It's a lot harder than I imagined. There are many things that you have to arrange. I booked a time and date with the funeral home, but I still have a lot of things to do.
Have you bought a burial plot and a casket?
No, Wendy is being cremated. She always talked about how she didn't want to be buried. I already chose a cremation urn and we plan to spread the ashes in the ocean.
I see. That sounds like something she would have really liked. I am sure the memorial service will be tasteful. You are doing a great job.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy, but luckily we have life insurance and Wendy left behind a detailed will that will sort out any other legal matters. I always think everybody looks down on me.
Don't be that negative.
How can you be optimistic? You can see it in their eyes.
I find it there is no meaning in living this world.
Don't be that negative.
Really, life is so boring. How do you do, Professor Smith?
How do you do, Ms. Yang? You speak very good English.
Thank you. I begin to like English even when I was a child.
Where did you learn it?
At school, in China. This is my first time to be out of my own country.
It's amazing. It smells like an ashtray in here.
Hi honey, what's wrong? Why do you have that look on your face?
What's wrong? I thought we agreed that you were gonna quit smoking.
No, I said I was going to cut down, which is very different. You can't just expect me to go cold turkey overnight.
Look, there are other ways to quit. You can try the nicotine patch, or nicotine chewing gum. We spend a fortune on cigarettes every month and now laws are cracking down and not allowing smoking in any public place. It's not like you can just light up like before.
I know. I am trying, but I don't have the willpower to just quit. I can't fight with the urge to reach for my pack of smokes in the morning with coffee or after lunch. Please understand?
Fine. I want a divorce.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.